Access granted. Welcome to the channel. Please subscribe.
The ICC Cricket World Cup is not far away. It's been a wait of another 4 years and we are here now. The 13th edition of the 50-over World Cup. India is hosting a World Cup after 7 years and I'm sure the preparations are already at full check. As you can see, these mascots have already been prepared and on Book My Show the tickets are on sale already. So the preparations have been begun already. 10 teams are gonna be participating in this World Cup. Although I would love to see a few more teams. I mean, the IPL has the same number of teams, but it's got 70 plus matches, similar to that of a round robin tournament. I mean, it's my opinion that ICC should introduce more teams to big events and competitions because we need more competitiveness in today's cricket, especially in a big event like a World Cup. I mean, I know that football is way more popular with more major teams, proper competition, but cricket's not that far behind. Imagine to yourself, just 10 teams in a nation where cricket is one of the most popular sports. Just 10 major teams, according to me, is way less for an event which occurs after 4 years. This is one of my theories, that ICC please increase the number of cricket teams, major cricket teams I mean. The competition is kind of less prepared compared to early 2000s. Anyways, here's the list of the 48 matches beginning from the 5th of October and ending on the 19th of November. My guess is the top matches are gonna be India versus Pakistan, England versus Australia, India versus New Zealand, Bangladesh versus Sri Lanka, Australia versus South Africa, Australia versus New Zealand, India versus England, England versus New Zealand, and Pakistan versus Afghanistan. This World Cup was initially going to be held in February of 2023, if you don't know, but COVID had other plans. We could have already have a winner of this World Cup at this time. My prediction for the semi-finalists are first India, because you can never count them out in any ICC events. Although I know that India have not won any major ICC event in more than 10 years, they are still consistently finishing in top 4 in most of the events, and their ODI squad is too great to, especially at home, to finish below top 4. They will definitely be the semi-finalists and I am 100% sure of that. And they pretty much have a good chance to make it again 4 in a 4 home team World Cup winning. Second is England. England are the world champions of white ball format and have been one of the most successful ODI teams in the past few years. You cannot count out this side. They have a formidable opening and middle order batting pairs, and now with the return of Ben Stokes is even stronger. Bowlers like Mark Wood, Chris Wokes and Adil Rashid can own an opposition. Sam Curran has been a great all-rounding prospect too. Third is Australia. Australia are the most successful team based on ICC events, and it's not just an ICC event without Australia making it to the top 4. The 5-time ODI World Cup champions, they have an extremely strong squad, and they have played a series in India too earlier this year, so they definitely have an advantage here too. They're gonna be one of the teams to beat in this World Cup. The fourth choice is between New Zealand and South Africa, but I slightly prefer New Zealand because South Africa have not been the best in terms of knockouts, where New Zealand has been a much improved ODI side since 2015. The questions of Williamson's return will definitely boost New Zealand's chance, but we have to wait for it first. Trent Bolt's return is a huge plus, but Marty Guptill's non-return may be a slightly minus, although they have good backups. But I still want a legend like Guptill to play another World Cup. Even without Guptill and Williamson, in case he does not play, New Zealand's squad is pretty good to make it to the top 4. And similar for South Africa, they also have pretty good players. They have a pretty good squad too. Pakistan can be the dark horses because they're a pretty unpredictable team. So they can be maybe they can be a wild card entry for the semifinals. And we have had a provisional squads too. Like look at this, Australia squad is pretty well balanced. The only big omission is Labuschagne, although he's more suited for chess, so it's a kind of a fair omission in my view. England's provisional squad, and obviously Harry Brook is the major and controversial omission. Maybe he will be a travelling reserve.